All right, how's that? What's up, Wyatt? Yeah, it's a very quiet and peaceful stream when the mic's not working. I don't know why. I don't know why my computer, when I don't stream for so long, it'll just flip the microphone off. But I should have known to check that. All right, hopefully that's better. Yeah, what a long time to go without fights, though. Like I was saying, I'm glad everybody survived. Hopefully everybody survived. What's up, guys? 25 in the house. What's going on, my man? This is Fins Up. The Drunken Charge, Robert Kerrigan, my friend. Thank you for the super chat. The donation there, Professor Chaos. Dropping 5 big ones to the beer fund. I'll drink to that. Gabriel Benítez entering the ring right now, or entering the building, excuse me. Cain Velasquez with him. Did you guys see that? Jim Miller also entering the building. That's going to be the co-main event now because apparently Manel Kopp just cannot make weight to save his life. I don't know what exactly the issue is there, but he was, I think, 2-time Ryzen bantamweight champion, and for whatever reason, he keeps fighting flyweight. Now, I was talking to Wyatt earlier, actually, we were messaging back and forth, and he's saying, hey, maybe it's not his fault. Maybe it's not up to him. Maybe the UFC asked him to fight at flyweight. And if that is the case, they need to remedy that now. Because this is twice, I believe the last time he missed by the maximum too. And he knows what the maximum is. For those that don't know, Manel Kopp was supposed to be fighting in the co-main event. He was supposed to be fighting at 125, as you all know, and a non-championship bout. There's a 1 pound allowance, so 126 is the maximum you can weigh. He weighed 129.5 pounds, which would have gave his opponent 25% of his purse, and Manel Kopp seemed fine with that. He showed up 30 minutes left, like 30 minutes into, I believe, the extra hour that they give you to lose weight. But not only that, the commission will cancel the bout themselves if you are 5 pounds over. So 4 pounds plus the 1 pound allowance. So he knew where he had to be to still get paid. And he came in 4.5 pounds over. His opponent accused him of cheating, of knowing the rules and trying to work him to his advantage. And it's hard to argue with that. I don't know if that's what he did. He said he was sick for a couple weeks before, and I don't even remember what the excuse was the time before. But in my opinion, the dude, he's not a 125-pound fighter. He's just, I don't think he's going to be the smallest bantamweight, to be honest. And eventually, I would love to see him and Davison Figueiredo get it on. Manel Kopp missed weight by 3.5 pounds, I was just mentioning, Robert. 3.5 plus the allowance, so 4.5 pounds. Guys, here Amanda Hebus versus Rose is going to be a main event. I heard that. I don't know if Hebus is quite at that level yet. I guess we're going to find out. I'm actually looking forward to that fight, though. What's up, Rob? Hell yeah, we get the liquid fire. I'll smoke to that. What's up, New Britain Polly in the house? What's up, my friend? Hey, I'm assuming, like, everyone everywhere is cold as balls. Because even here in Seattle, we're nearing negative digits here. So I think our low was 7 last night. And I know a lot of you have negative numbers, I'm sure. Because this is, we don't generally get this fucking cold. I guess the low is going to be 9 tonight. And then supposedly we're supposed to get above freezing by Tuesday. For the high, at least. But, man, yeah, I usually don't mind the cold, but it's like, man, single digits, that's getting pretty cold, and we don't need the negative. Guess they're stacking the shit out of 299 and 300, and then we're going to have bum-ass main events like Tai versus Tybura. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. I didn't even think about that, the fact that they're stacking them so much. This is not a bad card, though. I mean, I know Arlovski's old as fuck, fighting Waldo Cortes-Acosta, but Phil Hawes and Brunno Ferreira, I expect that to be a dynamite fight. Ricky Simón versus Bautista, that's a great fight. Jim Miller, Gabriel Benítez, the co-main event. It's fun to see Jim Miller. He's going to walk through Gabriel Benítez, in my opinion. Let's just say if it wasn't an hour up to the casino up and back and I wasn't stressed for time, I would have thrown at least $100 on Jim Miller. He should fucking starch this guy. Gabriel Benítez is, I was really surprised by the odds on that. But there might be something I'm not seeing. And if I was at the casino before I put my actual money down, generally, I would have done some more research. And who knows, maybe I would have talked myself out of it. But I just think Jim Miller's going to win that fight easily and probably in the first round. I just don't know if it's going to be by knockout or submission. 78 and Sunny in Muncie, Indiana. Oh, I'm jealous, man. Not really interested in this card. Just want to stop by, drop a like, show a little love to the channel. See you next week for Strickland versus Duplessis. Thanks, brother. Yeah, that should be a great one, man. Have a good week. A friend of mine lives in Edmonton. Minus 49 Fahrenheit? Holy shit. Negative 49 Fahrenheit. Oh my God. What's the record for coldest temperature observed on the planet Earth? Okay, so negative 89 apparently is the coldest that the Earth has ever gotten. Lowest natural temperature ever recorded at ground level on Earth is negative 89 at the then Soviet Vostok station in Antarctica. I don't think that counts because that's not an inhabited place. Holy shit, negative 49 is insane. What's up, Phil? Yes, you did, brother. Jer Nate said he wants to fight on 300. What if they cancel the Nate and Masvidal boxing and they rematch at UFC 300? Wouldn't that be cool? I would love to see either one of those guys at UFC 300. I just don't want to see them fight each other. Not in MMA and probably not in boxing either. Depends on how much Masvidal has really lost a step, though. But you guys might not all agree with me, but go back to New York and go back to that fight. And Nate Diaz was just getting his ass kicked. And I'm a huge Nate Diaz fan. You guys know that. But he was getting his ass handed to him. He was saved by the ref. He was not coming back in that fight, in my opinion. I know we always think, oh, Nate, the Diaz brothers, they're 4th and 5th round guys. If you get to the late rounds, they're gonna figure it out. Masvidal, I mean, he was cutting angles on Nate Diaz that night like diamonds. He was like a diamond cutter out there. And Nate had no idea what to do. I mean, he was way over his head. So, obviously, like I said, Masvidal's a little older now. Nate's a little older, too. Doesn't seem to have slowed down as much, in my opinion. So, there you go. Earliest debuts by active UFC fighters. Not even close. Andrei Arlovski, November 17th of 2000. 6 years before Joe Lozon, who's the next oldest there. So he debuted actually on my wife's birthday. But man, he's been fighting forever. Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it. Of course I'm going to watch it. Of course I'm going to try to get excited about it if they announce it. But it's not at the top of my list. I would love to see... I just want to fucking see Nate versus Conor 3. And I want to see as good a fight in that one as 2 or better. About to lose power here, though. Crazy wind here right now. We have a wind advisory. I'm glad you mentioned that because we actually have a wind advisory here, too. And we could definitely lose power, so... if the stream just dies, I will try to get it back up. But, yeah, so this is what we have from the weather advisory here. It says, severity, severe, significant threat to life or property, high wind warning in effect up until 10 p.m. Pacific this evening. It's 10 after 4 Pacific right now, so that's about the time. That's well after this card would end. Gusts to 50 miles, gusts up to 65 miles per hour this afternoon. So that's definitely enough to knock our power out. We still have above ground poles and wiring here because this is not generally a high wind area. Like in eastern Washington where they get a lot of wind, your power lines are underground. But they still have not updated it enough here because, we only get a bad windstorm that knocks everything down once a year. So I guess that's not enough. Kaisai agree, Mike. I'm a huge Diaz fan. I think he badly underestimated Masvidal. I don't think be same, but he got his ass handed to him. Yeah, I mean, I hope it's a much better fight. I hope he did underestimate him, and I would love to see Nate win because I mean, I like both guys, but if somebody's going to win that, I'm in Nate's corner 100%. But yeah, I just don't know where those guys are in their career. We have a win advisory here as well, Robert. Professor Chaos, Nate is the perfect tune-up fight for coked up Conor. Chandler is a different animal. Yeah, I tend to agree with you, Professor Chaos. I think Chandler is going to just fuck Conor up and possibly end his career. And I know Chandler is older, but, I mean, I just think he's just going to beat the shit out of Conor. Unless Conor gets in his head and makes Chandler fight a stupid game plan, which is very possible. Chandler's a very emotional fighter. He's definitely been hot-headed at times in the past. And he doesn't use his wrestling all the time as it is. He really hasn't used it much at all since getting into the UFC. Josiah Perez, what's up, my man? What's up, family? Smoke something for me and stay warm, people. We're trying, man. Adam from Allen, what's going on, my man? What's up, folks? Flacco is flucking it up pretty badly. Yeah, I haven't turned it on to any of the playoff games. I was just, I was a little disappointed that they were having them on Saturday with the UFC, though. Because I did want to watch them. Guess a windy day for most of us. Yeah, apparently, man. It's, It's wild right now. Yeah, negative temperatures all over the place, high-ass winds. All right, Andrei Arlovski, 12 years older at 44. Waldo Cortez, an inch taller at 6'4". He has a 1-inch reach advantage at 78 inches. He's also 14.5 pounds heavier than Arlovski at 261.5. Now, Andrei Arlovski's chin went out like a dying star over a decade ago. Waldo's got some power, so we could be looking at a quick knockout here. Of course, Andrei, greatly modified his fighting style after he'd been knocked out like 13 times. All right, out of the blue corner, he is a -700 favorite out of Phoenix, Arizona. 3-0 is a UFC favorite. 10-1 overall. Where's Waldo Acosta? Yes, cheers, Al, and cheers, Robert. Cheers to everybody. And thanks, everybody, for being here. I know we were gone for so long, you might have forgot we had a channel. Out of the red corner, plus $500 underdog out of Coconut Creek, Florida. 34 wins against 22 losses, presenting the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Andrei Aldous Fuck Arlovski. And Mark Goddard, the referee for this one. Just thank God it's not like Mario Yamasaki or Mazzagatti. Because I don't think that would bode well for Arlovski. All right, here we go. Round 1. Inside a leg kick from the pit bull. Acosta with a fast leg kick. 32 years old. I have a feeling that no matter what Arlovski's game plan is, like the speed of 32-year-old Cortes-Acosta is probably just going to be too much for him. But we'll see. Arlovski going for the head kick there. Good block from Acosta. And Acosta said, hey, I can actually land it. Partially lands a head kick to Arlovski. Now, Cortes-Acosta, don't get me wrong, he looks significantly out of shape. Looks like he could be coming in here 20 pounds lighter. Good little leg kick for him. Good body kick there from Arlovski. And Arlovski, I mean, at 44 years old, you can't say a whole lot about Arlovski, but the reality is most guys should not be fighting at this level at 44 years old. There are very, very few exceptions. Oh, and Arlovski partially lands that head kick. I'm impressed with the 44-year-old still able to get that kick up there. Lands a nice left hand on the chin of Cortes-Acosta. And, everybody headhunts with Arlovski as he's older because he's been knocked out several times. Nice left hook there from Arlovski. I'd like to see somebody attack the body. If I'm in Cortes-Acosta's corner, I'm telling him, attack the body. Attack the body, attack the legs. Man, when you get that old, even the foot stomps it could be effective. And there's a right hand to the body from Acosta. Good front kick to the body there from Acosta. And Acosta seems to be breathing heavy already, though. He is not in the best shape for this fight. Spinning back fist attempt from the pit bull. And Arlovski lands a good inside leg kick. Acosta trying to bait Arlovski into being more aggressive. Lands a nice right hand on the chin. Good right hand from Arlovski. And so far, I mean, first round, Arlovski. Oh, and they exchange right hands. Arlovski's holding his own so far. But I'm just waiting to see him get caught with something big and how he's going to react to that. Oh, nice right hand from Arlovski. Ducks under the straight shot, lands a right hook. That's pretty impressive. Oh, big body kick from Acosta. Arlovski didn't like that. Inside leg kick there from Acosta. And it's amazing that Arlovski's footwork is so much better than it was when he was champion. Good body kick there from Andrei. Maybe that's from his time with Freddie Roach. I don't know if you guys remember before the Fedor fight. Didn't make much difference in the Fedor fight, but before that, he recruited a boxing trainer, Freddie Roach, and worked with him. You know, one of the greatest trainers of all time. Nice little left hook there from Acosta, and then he swings for the fence several times and misses. Yeah, Acosta's already breathing mouth open, though. I don't understand why you wouldn't come in shape for a fight like this. But, you know, I don't know what everybody is dealing with. Good little leg kick there from Arlovski. That's one thing about Arlovski is he always comes in shape, and maybe better shape as he's gotten older. Nice little counter left there from Arlovski, ducking under these shots. Oh, he ate that right hand. And Acosta, I mean, he's like Google right now. He's just throwing shit at the wall and hoping something's going to stick. Good right hand to the body from Arlovski. Nice left hand upstairs. The right hook just catches the shoulder of Acosta. But I got to say that's Andrei's round. 10-9, Andrei Arlovski. Took a jab on Arlovski at plus 500. Yeah, I didn't think Arlovski was going to win this fight, but when I seen that, the plus 500, I was like, man, that is tempting. And that's not looking bad because I do feel that Acosta's tired already. Like halfway through the first round, he had his mouth open. So I still think maybe it only takes one shot, but so far, Andrei's game plan is holding up. Gonna root Arlovski. Who the hell knows what this veteran can pull off, right? And the drunken charge agrees with me. 10-9 Andrei. 23 up in the chat. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button and tell a friend. If you don't have a friend, tell an enemy. Good right hand to the body from Arlovski. Inside leg kick from Acosta. And there's another leg kick there from Acosta. We'll see how much Acosta has left in the gas tank, though. Like I said, he'd already had his mouth wide open and then swinging wildly in the last minute of that round. Good inside leg kick there from Arlovski. And Acosta again trying to bait Arlovski, putting his hands down, saying, come on, come in. But the wily veteran's too smart for that. Good low leg kick there from Acosta and the front kick to the body. And now Acosta doing a little bit of showboating, doing his best Roy Jones Jr. impression there, hands down, dancing in front of Arlovski. Andrei doesn't bite. Oh, nice left hook from Acosta. That hit Andrei's chin. Good body kick from Andrei. But we'll see if he was stunned. Oh, big body kick from Acosta. And Acosta, he still looks comfortable. He still looks like he really believes that he can end this fight. His first opportunity. Yeah, and he's dancing in front of Arlovski. And a little bit of the issue here is both guys are wanting to be the counterpuncher. And that always makes for difficult fights. Somebody's got to lead. Good body kick there from Andrei. And left hand down the middle from Arlovski. Oh, and there's a good one too from Arlovski. Big left hook right on the chin. And I'm just a year older than Arlovski. Sometimes I thought, man, I could get in there and fight, but I can't. Good low leg kick there from Acosta. Left hand upstairs from Arlovski. Spinning back fist attempt from Acosta. Drink some PBRs right now. Beautiful. What's up, PBR Street Gang in the house? Hello, my friend. Thank you for all the goodies through last year. I know Robert's thankful for the goodies you sent him. That was pretty awesome, man. Low leg kick from Arlovski to the outside of the inside. I don't know what Acosta's looking at. I think he might be flirting with somebody in the crowd. There's only so many people here because it's the Apex, but looked like he was having a side conversation there. Good body kick from Arlovski. Left hand upstairs from Acosta. Oh, nice overhand right from Arlovski, but Acosta better get into this fight because I feel like he's on the edge of going down 2-0. Good combination to the body there from Arlovski. What is Acosta doing? He loses mouthpiece. Points down to it, looking at Arlovski like he expects Arlovski to pick it up. Arlovski kicks the mouthpiece with his nasty ass foot, and then Mark Goddard just shoves it back in Acosta's mouth. That can't taste good. Left hand to the body from Arlovski. Arlovski going for the front head kick there. Acosta's probably just waiting for this round to be over to get that taste out of his mouth and get somebody to wash his mouthpiece. Right hand to the body from Arlovski. Combination upstairs from Acosta. Nice right hand and a left hook. Closer round, I guess. They exchange right hands there. That one could have went to Acosta. That's a tough one. Acosta just trusts husband duck. Andrei like 3 times with his tongue out. Thanks, PBR. I just ate one now. That explains the typing. They are powerful. I love them. Scorecards will be all over the place. I think so too, Professor Chaos. And I got a question for my bettors out there. Have you guys ever bet the over-under on the scorecards? If you haven't, or you haven't looked at that, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But I'll key you guys in after this round because it's interesting, and I might try it some. I agree, Robert. 19-19 going into the last. But that was a close enough round that it could have went to Arlovski too. All right, here we go. Round 3. Outside leg kick from Acosta to start the round. Front body kick from Arlovski. So I don't think technically the verdict starts for points until next week's event. But I'm actually not 100% sure. So hopefully you got your picks in. If you haven't, pick everything but this fight, I guess. And you're still going to have a lot of points to spread out between those fights. Good right hand there from Arlovski. We've definitely had guys win several weeks and not pick the first fight. Oh, couple of big right hooks there from Acosta. I want to say I picked Acosta by decision just because the point differential was so big. Oh, nice left hook there from Acosta. And yeah, he seems to be taking over a little bit here in this third round. But still a lot of fighting to go. Right hand there from Acosta gets through. And I head over to verdict. For some reason, I make my picks, and then I can't even remember who I picked half the time. Because I changed my mind. Yeah, I did pick Acosta by decision. Because by knockout was only 1.96 times. Even read it before I sent it. I was like, it looks good to me. Oh. Good left hand there from Acosta and right hand to the body from Arlovski. Acosta answers with the right hand to the body. Acosta he's 32 years old. Dude, you just need to pick up the fucking pace for 3 minutes. You're a professional athlete, for God's sakes. Push it for 3 minutes. And nice left hand upstairs and right hook to the body for Arlovski, and then the inside leg kick. He might be winning this round. Inside leg kick from Arlovski. Nice right hand from Acosta, though. And there's the straight left. That gets through as well halfway through the third round here. Inside leg kick from Arlovski. I can tell Acosta's surprised and frustrated, though, that Arlovski's still around. Good jab there from Arlovski. And I mean, these punches they're just missing from Acosta, but Arlovski does that to everybody. Spinning back fist from Arlovski. And a good body kick there from Andrei. Andrei Arlovski's fighting a good fight here. Double jab there from Arlovski, and Acosta is fucking exhausted. Like, you got to, I mean, I'm not saying don't give him another fight. Oh, nice right hook there from Acosta. But, there's a right uppercut and a left hook from Acosta. And Andrei makes the mistake of firing back with the right hand. He does not want to get in a firefight with Acosta. Good left hook on the chin from Arlovski. You imagine, though, if they get in a firefight and Arlovski knocks him out. Inside leg kick from Andrei and the front kick to the body. It's not impossible. I think highly unlikely, though. Good body kick there from Arlovski. Acosta with a good body kick, and he's yelling at Arlovski and pointing at something. I don't know what his problem is. Good head kick from Arlovski there, but Arlovski's not the kind of guy you want to piss off, because he's definitely known to hold a grudge after a fight's over, too. Good little leg kick there from Arlovski. He's not somebody, I mean, not that anybody likes to be fucked with, but I mean, he's one of those guys, do not fuck with him. Good uppercut there from Acosta. And yeah, Acosta is just so exhausted. This is... really unacceptable from a fighter at this level to have this bad a cardio. A good spinning kick to the body from Arlovski, and Acosta clapping and laughing. I mean, oh, nice left hook to the chin from Arlovski, and an inside leg kick, front kick to the body. I don't know what Acosta was waiting there for, but oh, he better watch out. Arlovski will strangle you in your sleep, Acosta. You do not know what game you are playing. This guy is not just playing in the cage. This guy plays for fucking keeps. What's up, Mr. Mello? I'm seeing it a draw. Fester Kiss is 29-28 Arlovski for me. Smells like a split decision. 29-28 Arlovski. I gotta say 29-28 Arlovski too. Just Acosta just did not show up. I don't know what his problem was in that third round, but I want to kick his ass now. I mean, he's just acting like a complete idiot. Anybody who's getting hit and getting their ass kicked and continuing to dance and showboat, like, that's not the kind of fighter I care to ever see in the octagon again. And yeah, just I think it was not so much that it was a good performance from Arlovski, but just a hideously embarrassing performance for Acosta. And he might have won this fight. And like I said, I didn't give it to him, but Arlovski didn't exactly, knock the doors down in this one.
Let's make this one official, and for that, here's Joe Martinez.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, right?
Rounds we go to the scorecards. All three judges score it 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, the Salsa Boy, Brunno Cortes.
And they gave it to Acosta Cortez. I'm not sure about that. I really don't like unanimous. I'll take the points on verdict, but I don't agree. It's, unanimous really surprises me.
Nothing surprised tonight. Sorry. Thank you, God. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
This guy doesn't even deserve to be interviewed after that effort.
Nothing is changing. But when we see and when we do, I focus.
You might have gotten the win, but that was... I'm disgusted by that effort, to be honest. And you guys know I criticize fighters sparingly, especially like that, but this is just... He just did not bring his lunch pail today.
Have a lot of technique. I hard for configurado in the first round, but in the second round, in the third, I'm more trusting my movement and my power, and for that reason I win today.
Talking of your movement, you're known as the Salsa Boy. We saw you shaking out the salsa dancing here tonight. How did that feel?
I feel good, and think the hand kicking affected me. Any kicking affected me because I'm the rock here. But I good, and the hand good too, and have a damage. Anybody have damage, that's good. Very good.
Okay, well, congratulations on a good performance. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I don't think I'd call that a good performance there, Bisbing.
Well, he won his way into the UFC on Dana White's
But Vegas likes to soak the live betters. What's up, Adam? Yeah, possibly, man. I smell robbery, unanimous decision. What the fuck? Yeah, that was bad. All three judges really were. They all Brazilian, right?
Coming up next, a couple of thunder-throwing middle.
All right, this should be a barn burner. Phil Hawes, Brunno Ferreira. Both of ththese guys have dynamites in their fists.
He takes on Brunno Ferreira, small in stature for the division, but brings as much power as anyone.
10-1, 8 first-round finishes for Brunno Ferreira.
Is sure to deliver, and it's next.
Still tipping, I'm not on the civic. Broke 920, but you still need to mind your business.
We all know what Phil Hawes can do. Yeah, this should be a banger.
Hey, look at this. What? Saved nearly $750. With that kind of money, we could fly south.
So with that loss, one has to wonder, is that it for Andrei? Do they cut him after that?
And I won't forget the little birds out there.
He's picking up a big paycheck these days. But also, the UFC can afford that paycheck a lot more than they could in the past. But yeah, I'm pretty sure his show money is over $500,000. If I remember right, it might be $800,000. So he could be clearing close to $1 million every time he comes out. And if so, I mean, good for him. I don't think he got any extra brain damage out of this fight because, you know, Acosta wasn't interested in that.
Deliver a crowd pleaser like they've been known for it. UFC CEO Dana White says, if you don't know, now you know. Let's see what happens. Offensively, minded middleweights Phil Hawes and Brunno Ferreira.
All right, Phil Hawes, Brunno Ferreira combined 22 and okay, I guess that's not super impressive there. 12-5 for Phil Hawes, 10-1 for Brunno Ferreira. $21 up in the chat. Make sure and hit the like button. If you're not able to chat and like you're new, what are you, new or something? That's because we're on subscriber mode only. So you just have to be subscribed for 1 minute and then you can join the chat with the boys. Join the cool kids. Yeah, Brunno Ferreira is a monster. Both of these guys do not play. Let me jinx this a little more.
Five-year-old daughter, Anna Elena, he says, is his mini-me. She loves judo just like Daddy, who is a former Brazilian national judo champion. And the Dana White Contender Series alum says that he made a promise to her years ago. And that's one the Hulk does not take lightly. And that is that one day...
All right, Brunno Ferreira, judo national champion, making his way down to the cage from Curitiba, Paraná, Brazil. Did anyone see, though, in the off-fight week, there has been an incredible move in MMA or whatever you want to call it. An incredibly athletic move. And it was actually by an old female judge. This guy's being called the Flying Felon. I think probably if you just Google Flying Felon or put it on YouTube, I didn't clip the video to put on here, but this guy, when the verdict comes down on his assault charges, this guy runs and athletically leaps over the podium towards the judge. She has to duck out of the way. And this guy could end up getting like an additional 60 years from that. They're charging him with attempted murder, on an elderly person, just a bunch of charges. Brunno Ferreira finished all 10 wins, 10 knockouts, 3 submissions, Brazilian national judo champion, as I said. Man, this should be fireworks. And this is a good card. As Wyatt was talking about, some of the fight nights this year might not end up being so stacked because they're putting so many good fights on the pay-per-views. But at least for the main card, I think this is decent. And what I was already starting to see the last couple of years, I think, from these fight nights is... the prelims, you're still going to see fun things in the prelims. And you're going to get surprises. But it's going to be your up-and-comers. It's going to be your up-and-comers and your your lesser names. Anybody that's got a name basically on a card, it seems like they're going to be on the main card. So what's up, Panhead Bob? I'm here most of the time, but usually don't join the chat because I can't seem to stay within the community guidelines. I don't know that I've ever seen you outside of them, but Phil says, I got Phil. Guide. Haha. Oh, and I should mention, not telling anybody to, change their behavior. But I did find out officially, it is official, YouTube says officially, that more activity in the chat will cause YouTube to promote your channel more. So if you got something important to say, anything to say that won't get us kicked off, just, don't go into the C word. But, other than that, chat away, my friends. What's up, Jims? I'm just quiet tonight. Yeah, we all have our quiet nights, and I gotta admit, I'm not. I was feeling watching the fights. I was had a little anxiety about the stream tonight, though, and I don't know why. Probably just because I guess we haven't done it for 3 weeks. But yeah, I did have a little anxiety about it. All right, Phil Hawes, 4 years older at 35, 2 inches taller at 6 feet tall. He's got a 5.5-inch reach advantage at 77.5 inches. And he's going to have to use it because he does not want Brunno Ferreira to get a hold of him. Professor Chaos, praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. All right, out of the blue corner, opened as a plus 110 dog now. A minus 135 favorite out of Curitiba, Brazil. Brunno, 10-1 with 10 finishes. Brunno Ferreira. And out of the red corner, plus 115 underdog out of North Bergen, New Jersey. 12 wins against 5 losses. The American Phil Hawes. Panhead Bob, cheers, my man, says Robert Adams. I had a good chimney fire today. That's fun. Oh yeah, that sounds good, man. We got to get our fireplace back up and going. We have a fireplace. We hadn't used it for years though because we had some issues with it and closed it off. But I'm thinking now, especially this winter, it would be nice to have a fireplace, working fireplace. All right, here comes Hawes coming in aggressive, moving in quickly here. Remember, he's got a 5.5-inch reach advantage. Ferreira going for the head kick immediately. Left hand lands for Hawes. And there's another one from Hawes. And if these two's past performances are a prerequisite for things to come, this should be a fast and furious fight. Good left hand there for Hawes. Oh, Ferreira going for that head kick again. I almost look like a jumping spin kick. Like Street Fighter style. Left hand lands there for Ferreira. Ferreira diving for the ankle. And it lands a right hook when he gets up. Looks like Hawes got a left hand in there as well. So Ferreira, the judo national. Oh, big right hook there for Ferreira. The judo national champion looking a little more like a wrestler there, diving on that ankle. Good outside leg kick from Ferreira. You used to be able to wrestle in judo, by the way. Oh, good knee to the body there from Hawes. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Modified Uchimata there. From Ferreira, and that lands him in side control. That is a beautiful thing about a lot of judo throws, is that a lot of them will get you to side control. A lot of them are basically designed to end up in side control. So as long as you like side control. Robert, hello, sir. Span Bob Love. Run my wood stove really hot. I have not elbows in the pipe, so you don't build up creosote that much. Still clean it once a year. Fuck chimney fires. I had fire coming out of the top of the chimney. I had to take action. Oh, damn. Yeah, that is scary. All right, and Ferreira here inside control drops an elbow. He's going to take his time here with Hawes on the ground. And as we mentioned, Brunno Ferreira finished every single one of his wins. Just one loss so far in his MMA career. Good knee to the body there from Brunno. There's a couple more. He's softening Hawes up, making him carry all that weight. Lands a nice elbow to the body there. I like that he's working the body on the ground and pound. And there's a nice right hand to the head. But he decides to stand up. I'm a little surprised by that. Oh, big knee in the clinch there from Ferreira. And the uppercut and another knee. Maybe he knew what he was doing there. Oh, good left hand there from Hawes. Hawes is still dangerous. He's dangerous as long as he's in there. Good left hand there from Ferreira. Yeah, and these odds really turned. Like you said, Ferreira opened as the underdog, ended as a slight favorite. Exchange of left hands there. You want to talk about odds turning on a dime, though. I was talking about this with Wyatt earlier. So Divis and Figueiredo, you guys know, and Cody Garbrandt are fighting on April 13th at UFC 300. Oh, head kick Ferreira. Figueiredo opened only a minus 148 favorite. By the time I was able to find the bet on DraftKings, he was already over a 3-1. Like, people seen that and went with it. Oh, good job. Athletic move from Hawes, ducking under the head kick. But a flying knee lands for Ferreira, followed by an uppercut. And there's a big right hook. Ferreira's hurt bad. And Hawes shoots for the takedown. And Ferreira with another great throw there. Hawes going for a knee there. But Hawes he's punch drunk right now. He needs to recover. He needs to get through this round and recover. Spinning back fist for Ferreira. I'm not sure he's going to make it, though. Head kick from Brunno. I'm not sure what's keeping Hawes going right now. And they exchange left hands. Phil Hawes is a tough son of a bitch. Big knee from Ferreira. And the left hand upstairs. Oh, big right on the chin from Ferreira. Oh, and Hawes goes down. Oh, and he is out. See ya. Brunno Ferreira starts as Phil Hawes in the first round.
A massive guy for this weight class, but man, he is brutal when he lands. When he
man,
Phil
just
Hawes,
shuts the lights out.
he's still asleep, I believe. But let's take a look at this
A
again.
fitting nickname, the Hulk, for Brunno.
wow, yeah, Hawes was out, and they are checking him, making sure he's okay. A little bit of a scary situation there for Phil Hawes.
Competitive stuff, but look at this.
Let's watch the replay on that. There's the flying knee on the chin that started it all. Oh, the uppercut actually doesn't land. It hits the shoulder. We had a better angle on it that time. There's the left hand that floors him. Oh, and two big shots coming down on the chin of Phil Hawes. Brunno Ferreira is an animal.
Right on the temple. Fialho just told us that he's back.
Man, mine doesn't go out unless I clean it, but it's much cleaner now. Nice. Up, Pan Bobs.
8 wins by knockout.
Oh, Phil Hawes. Man, he seems to just be upset that he lost now, hopefully. I'm hoping Phil Hawes is okay, but they need to get him immediately, I think, to the hospital, to get checked out. Never move faster than when I had to deal with the chimney fire. Sounds like a jet engine when it starts to go. Oh, that is scary, man. Late stoppage. Yeah, maybe a little late. Chaos. He didn't need to take those last 2 shots. Like a train too, or a loud semi parking next to the house. Damn. Clean mine several times a year. I need to do it again. Oh, another bad call. One of those nights, Phil. Played mine a couple times this season. I was due. Happens. I'm glad you caught it in time. Yeah, that's scary. So you just get inside there for people that have that happen in the future. What'd you do? Did you just get inside there with the fire extinguisher? Because that's pretty scary. I know we got a lot of people on the East Coast and some cold places that probably have fire places. So, maybe share your knowledge on that. Cleaned mine a couple times this season. I was due, Adam. I know you're here in Washington with me, Adam. Trifecta. All right, beautiful victory for Brunno Ferreira. You just got to hope that Phil Hawes is 100%. He's okay. 455 in the first round. Probably could have been 450.
Congratulations, brother. That was a stunning knockout. Talk me through it.
Parabéns pelo vencedor aqui, Bruno Ferreira. Parabéns. Nocaute tremendo. Fala pra gente como é que foi.
Cara, primeiramente agradeço a Deus pela oportunidade de estar aqui começando o ano dessa forma. E isso aí tava.
And I like Bisping, but he's not in charge of the replays, I know, and the Jumbotron, but it's like, in my mind, like, don't ask a guy to talk you through a knockout without putting up the Jumbotron, because they're so concentrated during the fight. Like, he may not even remember everything that he did until he sees it.
First of all, thank you to God for actually, giving the opportunity to start the year like this. This game was mapped. We have it all planned out. We knew our plan was actually to finish this fight and knock him out on it. You saw my judo there. You saw my takedown. So maybe if we finish on the ground, but this was what our plan was, to finish this.
Yeah, a couple of beautiful judo throws in there. I'm always glad when I see judo on display. Have a few fire extinguishers. Not actually sure how I would deal with it. Oh, should probably look it up. Took about 10 glasses of water. This is Adam. Good to know. My father, when I was a kid, him and my uncle shoved an entire dry 6-foot Christmas tree in the fireplace. Had 5-foot flames shooting from the top of the chimney. Yeah, but you got a wild-ass family, Robert, and I don't know how any of you are still alive, but I'm glad you are. Always have a ladder up against the house just for that reason. I keep 2 buckets of water next to the ladder. Gotta climb the ladder with the bucket, pour it down the chimney. Nice. Fire department came, they were stoned. Of course they were! Of course they were, Robert. We already knew that. Oh my God, I have to make it to Massachusetts just to hang out with your family, Robert. I'm sure we'll have a fucking blast. Jesus, Rob, yeah. The Kerrigan family apparently is indestructible. If you've ever heard Robert talk about everything that's happened to his dad and his dad's still kicking, I don't know. You guys got the hand of God on you or something. I don't know. It says, funny, Bob. Me too. Yeah, I guess it's not a chemical fire unless you're like, throwing lighter fluid in it or something. But, yeah, going back to the late stoppage in this fight, and definitely not the worst that I've seen. The ref didn't have a ton of time to get to that. It kind of looked like Phil Hawes might make it to the end of the round before that left hand that floored him. That wasn't really even the hardest left hand. I think he was just really stunned from that flying knee earlier. And then those shots coming down. You got to get him to the hospital because who was it that just got knocked out and had the seizure? I'm picturing the kid, and I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on his name. The Flat Earth kid. Somebody help me out now. Always coming down in the camo shorts. Put the water in the wood stove inside the house by the glass. So, family, also a good thing to do is plug the airflow at the stove. Slows the fire down a bit. Good to know. Must have been smoky as hell in your house. Yes, Bryce Mitchell. Thank you, Professor Chaos. I was drawing a blank. He said he thanked the referee for stopping the fight before he took any more shots. He said that he felt like that he probably would have died if he would have taken 2 more shots. He said when he called people, he said everybody thought that he was dead, that he had died, like all his friends and everything. Everybody thought he had died. And I don't know if he's overreacting there, but for those of you that seen it, it was very scary. If you haven't seen it, I think you probably should. It is a little disturbing, but I still think it's worth watching because we've never seen a guy have a seizure in the cage. Like he's seizing on the ground after he got hit, and I was pretty scared for him. I was like, oh man, we don't. This isn't going to be the first death in the UFC, is it? And, luckily he made it through it. Hopefully he takes a very long time off. Yep, Bryce Mitchell, Thug Nasty. What's up, Josh Clavid? What's going on, boys? Choked out a deer. Slid right through an intersection with cross traffic. Missed every car, or every car missed him. Depends how you look at it. Oh, my dad was in a motorcycle accident. Broke almost every bone in his body. Slid 500 feet on the motorcycle's windshield. Jesus. That happened when I was 6. Damn, that's nuts, man. Nope, only a little smoke when I opened the stove, but I shut it quick. Good stuff, crazy. Yes, thank you, PBR. My house is full of smoke. I bet. Putting your potato skins in the fire creates a chemical that dries the crystal, and then it just flakes off. Oh, that's a good thing to know, Jim. Hey, everybody coming through with some knowledge, so we don't all burn ourselves to death with our fireplaces. I like it. Speaking of knowledge, definitely am doing at least one other channel when I start this full time. That has been extended by a couple of weeks. The guy that's buying my business, he's stuck in Houston. He got the crud and couldn't fly back, and a few other things. But 2 more weeks in the grand scheme of things, that's fine. I did think I was going to be done in 4 days, but about 3 days ago he called me and says, "Hey, I'm stuck in Houston. I can't fly. And can we push this off a couple of weeks?" I said, "Yeah, of course." I've known the guy for 15 years, so I don't expect him to back out. Same thing happened to my mom. Hit a tree going 40 miles an hour. Oh, shit. That's scary, man. That is a walking miracle. I see him live through so many things. Well, all the heart attacks and strokes he's been surviving these past years. Yeah, you had told me about the heart attacks and the strokes. You might have mentioned the motorcycle. I don't remember. But yeah, I know. I know that your family's like invincible. All right, Ricky Simon and Mario Bautista coming up next. I think this is another banger. Like I said, this is my opinion. I know not everybody was excited about this card, but my opinion, like, this was a pretty solid fight night. Outside of the Arlovski-Acosta fight, the last fight, of course, did not disappoint. Brunno Ferreira with the vicious knockout of Phil Hawes. And Ricky Simón, Mario Bautista, those are both tough SOBs, always fun to watch. Right after this, we got our co-main with Jim Miller, Gabriel Benítez. Jim Miller already looking to fight at UFC 300. I believe he's promised the spot. But he's got to get through tonight fairly uninjured. We're still 3 months off. 3 months to the day, actually, from UFC 300. It's January 13th. UFC 300 is April 13th. She's on the bike with my dad. He broke his leg. She hit a tree going 40 miles an hour. Said if she had her helmet on, she'd have broken her neck. If she had her helmet on, so she didn't have it on, or if she hadn't had it on. So not having a helmet saved her? Is that what you're saying? That's insane, man. Say, Mayor Robert, just my mom. Last time there was a little laundry sitting by the stove, I plugged the stovepipe with the laundry. Effed up some of my nice clothes. I was pissed about that, but saved the house from burning down. Damn, that's scary. Dude just won't die. That's where I get it from. Because she broke her legs, arms, skull fracture, fucked up her lungs, kidneys. My aunt said she looked like a grape. Jesus, man. She got flown to shock trauma. How's she doing now, Clavid? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's horrible, man. Yeah, I can't wait for the Strickland fight either. But damn. Must be freshly peeled potatoes, though. Old Eastern remedy that works, that really works. That's awesome. Very curious to see how Bautista handles the wrestling. Yeah, this... I could see either one of these guys honestly dominating this fight, depending on where it goes. Must be... I'm so rooting for Jim Miller. Yeah, me too. Yeah. If it was on it, would have snapped the 2 vertebrae that paralyzed you. So she didn't have a fucking helmet on and flew into a tree at 40 miles an hour. Yeah, she's a miracle, man. And got double pneumonia in the hospital. This was a long time ago, before I was born. Okay. Oh, so obviously she's still kicking. Well, man. Good. Shout out to your mom, man. Tough lady. Damn, dude. Respect. All right. Predictions. Ricky Simón, Mario Bautista. I got Simón in this one. But you never know how it's going to go. Yeah, that's why we're kind of the same in that regard. Yeah, damn, that's nuts, man. Bob says, Jim, ever tried using the chemical they sell for eliminating creosote? I haven't. Wondering how well it works. Cheers to your badass mom. Yes, cheers. Cheers to the badass parents of our badass fight fans. RS, she survived what would kill 80% of people. Sounds like about 95% of people, man. That's nuts. Why, it says Ricky Simón is the most stubborn one-dimensional fighter in the division. I could still see him taking this, though. Yeah, I'm actually taking Simón by knockout. And your badass dad, Roberts, is up. All right, Ricky Simón, 1 year older at 31. Mario Bautista, 3 inches taller at 5'9". Reach is even at 69 inches. Yeah, some badass parents there. All right, here we go. Out of the blue corner. A plus 150 underdog out of Phoenix, Arizona. 2-1 as a UFC underdog. 13-2 as a mixed martial artist. Mario Bautista. And out of the red corner, he is a -180 favorite out of Vancouver, Washington. 6-2 is the UFC favorite. 20-4 overall. Presenting the number 13th ranked bantamweight in the world, Ricky Simón. Got to go with the Washington guy too. We don't have a lot of them. So Vancouver's barely in Washington. For those who don't know where Vancouver, Washington is, it's basically on the Washington-Oregon border. Runs into Portland, Oregon. All right, low leg kick from Bautista to start things out. And as you know, Ricky Simón is an absolute wild man. Doesn't get much more reckless in this division, in my opinion. But he is fun to watch. Good low leg kick from Simón. Left hook from Bautista. Bautista going up with the head kick. And these guys look like they're supercharged after watching these middleweights too. Good right hand there from Bautista and a good jab. Gets through to the chin of Simón. Nice right there from Bautista. A lot of movement from Bautista. Good left hook there from Simón. Low leg kick from Bautista. Oh, that was a big overhand right from Simón. He knows he can land that now. He's connected a few times with that. Oh, nice 1-2 down the middle from Bautista. Goes to the flying knee, and Simón catches him, pushes him down to the mat. .320 left in the first. Oh, and Simón catches that flying knee, gets the takedown, and immediately goes for side control. Bautista holds him. And Simón going to half mount here, though. And the ground and pound is coming. Use this method. Clean once a year. Heard they have them fake log things that have a brand that has a chemical that helps remove creosote. Interesting. Simon striking coach, and we know what's up with that freak. I had no idea. What fight you looking forward to most in 2024, MMA Mike? There's a lot of them. Couple of good low leg kicks there from Simon. Oh, nice knee there from Bautista. It depends on what's announced, I guess. There's still so many fights to still be announced. I'm hoping Gaethje and Magomed gets made. Good flying knee there from Bautista. Of what's announced right now, see, we got like a lot of parts of cards and even parts of fights. Dana's been a little mysterious. Like, oh, Strickland and Duplessis. I don't know why that took me so long. Definitely Strickland and Duplessis so far. And, of course, that one's next week. Sean Strickland has quickly became one of my favorite fighters since, since the Adesanya fight. Good little leg kick from Bautista. Oh, nice counter shot from Simón and a big knee there. Simón definitely with the more power, as I mentioned, I think more reckless. Oh, big overhand right from Simón. And a left behind it, straight right on the nose there from Bautista. Oh, good body kick from Mario. Another body kick. And Simón catches the third one, but Bautista unloads a combination upstairs. Oh, what a left hook from Simón. Floors Bautista. Wow. That looked like he was wakeboarding. Like, you ever been wakeboarding or seen somebody wakeboard and they hit a wave and just end over end? That's what Bautista just did from that shot. Good left hand from Bautista. Big round for Ricky Simón. 10-9 Ricky Simón. It's a miracle. I'm surprised I was born. She had to learn to walk again and talk. Oh, damn. That's wild, man. No, I got to say 10-9 Simón Chaos. Some of those fights on UFC 300 are pure BS. 4 years just confirmed. Justin Islam. I'm hoping it's a fight 2024. BMF belt versus championship belt. I hope so, Robert. Hopefully, Gaethje can finally get over that hump. I think in the past it's been a bit of a mental block for him too. I think he's choked a little bit at the in some big fights, but I think he's also matured a lot in the past few years. All right, here we go. Round 2. Yeah, that's how I have it, Robert. 10-9 Simón. Good front kick to the body from Bautista to start out the second. And live odds completely even. Pretty much how the fight started, -115 apiece. I mean, so while Simón was a -180 favorite, I guess. But close. I mean, at -115, I'm taking Simón. 4:20 left in the second. Good left on the chin from Ricky. Oh, nice counter there from Bautista, though. Good left hook from Simón. Bautista could definitely do better as this fight goes on. He's the more technical striker. And Simón could wear down as this fight goes on. Good little leg kick from Simón. Left hand upstairs for Bautista. Definitely a good fight so far, though. Good knee there from Simón and great combination upstairs from Bautista. Oh, nice left there from Simón. 3:20 left in the second. A big right hand from Ricky. Oh, and Ricky ducks underneath, changes levels. Good defense so far by Bautista. And it looks like Bautista's going to stop this takedown attempt. Back to the center of the cage. Good combination there from Bautista. Finishes it off with a right hook to the chin. Halfway through the second. Good left there from Bautista. Oh, nice counter right from Mario. And he seems to be kind of picking Simón apart at moments now. Good low leg kick from Simón. And great defense ducking under that hook. Or excuse me, from Bautista. And there's a combination head and body from Bautista. And again. Oh, beautiful counter left hook from Mario. Yeah, Mario Bautista seems to be instilling his will right now in this fight. I feel a bit of a momentum change. Oh, big right hand from Simón. As soon as I say that, on the check. Oh, head kick! Bautista! Wow, that had to have hurt Simón. That was rough. Another good left hand there from Bautista and another one. Great round for Mario Bautista here. Another counter left hook for Bautista and a jab backing up. You can tell that he studied like the rhythm of Simón. Oh, 3-punch combination from Bautista. And he thinks he's got him down now. And he may. Oh, good left and a right hook there from Bautista. And Simón's going to duck for the takedown. And again, good defense here from Bautista. 30 seconds left in the second. Nice jab, right hook behind it for Mario. Good body kick from Bautista. Counter right there from Simón. Simón's going to shoot again here. Good defense from Bautista. Oh, front head kick from Bautista. And Bautista shoots at the bell. All right, I got it 19-19 through 2. That was definitely Mario Bautista's round. Going with Strickland, I don't know. He's what Colby wanted to be. I think Justin can actually beat Islam because he's more mature and patient when he fights now. I hope so. Hit a tree on my snowboard, maybe almost 25 miles per hour. Oh shit, broke ribs, my arm, and some teeth. Couldn't imagine on a damn bike. Oh, dude, there's definitely been some deaths from people on snowboards and skis going into trees. That's how Sonny Bono died. And I want to say one of the Kennedys. Might have been Robert Kennedy Sr. I don't know. Maybe somebody can look that up. I'm not positive on that one. Yeah, it's insane. Jesus, I'd hate to even run into a tree. Damn, yeah, my mom got 2 fake front teeth and bottoms. She broke every rib but the bottom 2 left. Jesus, Professor Chaos 2018 Bautista. Oh, a couple of good counter lefts from Bautista to start the third and a big body kick. Yeah, Ricky Simón is not, things are not looking good for him right now. There's a couple of good left hands from Simón, though. And front kick to the body from Bautista. Oh, beautiful right hook from Mario. Right on the temple. And a good 1-2 from Bautista. 4:20 left in this fight. Oh, nice left hook and a great knee there from Bautista. And oh, Ricky Simón picks up Bautista. He's going to carry him across the cage. Good job there. You haven't seen guys do that in a long time. Matt Hughes used to do that all the time. And he said he would carry guys like that because he wants all the blood to flow to their head before he drops them. And now Simón on top. That was a huge moment in this fight. Because I felt like Mario Bautista was really starting to take over. And now Ricky, oh, he was in, I'd say, half mount, looking to jump to mount. Bautista's been able to stop him a couple times. I don't know why he didn't just take side control there, but he didn't, and Bautista's back up. There is almost an epidemic, I believe, in MMA of guys giving up side control, to force mount when it's not there and losing position entirely. Good 3-punch combination there from Bautista, ending it with a left hook upstairs. Oh, nice little sneaky left uppercut from Simón. And a right hand down the pipe. This is a great fight. Good right hook from Bautista. And another straight right from Mario. Yeah, I think we're looking at fight of the night here, so far at least. Good low leg kick from Simón. Nice right from Bautista. Both of these guys definitely earning their paychecks tonight. Right hand on the chin from Mario. Oh, great left hook from Bautista. And a counter right hook from Simón. This is just a war. These guys are fighting at such a fast pace. Great right hook there from Simón. Right hand for Bautista. And they exchange power shots again. And Simón shoots again. Great defense there from Bautista, though, this time. And he's going to go right back to it. And Bautista stops him again. Left hand on the chin there for Mario. Oh, another great left hand there from Mario. And the right hand on the chin. Oh, great left uppercut from Mario. The 1-2 from Bautista. He's really letting his hands go. Great body kick from Mario. Big right hook from Simón. And there's a 1-2 from Mario that snaps Ricky's head back. What a fight. Oh, nice 1-2 from Mario. And another one. I think the hardcores, when they seen this announced, knew this could be a great fight. Big right hook, left hand behind it for Bautista. Now Simón. Oh, going for the takedown, but Bautista battering him to the head and body. Big left hook upstairs. He might have a chance at a finish here. Oh, left uppercut from Bautista. Yeah, Simón is definitely hurt, and he's looking at the clock now. 25 seconds left. Another big left hook from Bautista. Simón seems to be ready to go. Bautista ducks under another shot. And that's going to be the end of it. I got a 29-28 Mario Bautista pulling off the slight upset here. Oh, Clavid, I split my head open as well. UT, I did by throwing a boulder on in a tray. What? As a kid trying to get out of a pipe, and I threw up there to get a ball. The boulder came back down, bounced up different branches. It was like a cartoon. Took one step instead of running, thinking I was going the other way. Hit the last branch, coming my way. I was like 8 years old. Jesus, man. Pan and Bob's Sonny Bono's death changed what skiing safety gear skiers were expected to wear. Would have been a good time to invest in helmet manufacturing companies. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's cool. I mean, not cool that happened, of course, but cool to know. Great fight. Bautista is a machine. Absolutely. I think that's where my CTE started, Robert.
With Super Bowl champ Ryan Clark. You'll find the show on YouTube, ESPN Plus, at midnight Eastern on ESPN2.
All right, so I just got an email from Verdict, and I'm going to give you guys the details of Season 3 right after this decision.
Well, fight fans, after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards, and here are the totals. 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision, Mario Bautista.
Wow. You had it, Professor Chaos. 2 of the cards, 30-27. I gave Simón the first.
That fight was incredible.
But damn.
The performance was just one of the best I've seen. The boxing was phenomenal. The pace.
What a hell of a performance from Mario Bautista. And we'll get through this interview, and then I'll read the update on verdict.
You get hit hard, you missed some big shots, but I knew it was going to be a tough fight, so I prepared mentally and physically.
That's 6 in a row for Bautista.
Tough mentally, and it was not a confidence camp, that's for sure. But I came in here, trusted myself, and got the win.
Every single time we see you, you just keep getting better and better. I know you were frustrated that you weren't ranked. Now you've won 6 in a row. Ricky Simón was ranked number 13. I've got to assume a ranking Monday morning.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. So now 6 in a row. Hopefully get in top 15 and get a top 10 next.
I think with that opponent, you're going to get a lot of people's attention. Now you will be ranked. Do you have a name you want to call out?
In the top 10, I think if Rob Font wants to prove himself,
wow,
belongs in that top 10.
Rob Font and talk about it.
That was a special performance. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You're
taking a big bite. Mario Bautista not backing down. That is a big name to call out.
Asked himself this week, do I belong up there?
That's a big step up. All right, here is the update. Season 3 of Verdict MMA. Hot off the press. So I'm going to read it to you guys. Season 3 will be 12 events spanning from UFC 297 to UFC 300. So the ending will be April 13th. Says we're excited to announce that Season 3 kicks off at UFC 297 on January 20th, that's next week, and ends at UFC 300 on April 13th. It's a total of 12 events only, including 4 UFC pay-per-views and 8 UFC Fight Night events. Starting next week, league presidents can kick people out of their leagues. That's funny that they put that. Okay, well, there's nobody I was planning on kicking out. But so that answers that question. So this week, just for fun and bragging rights, it doesn't count towards Season 3. But if you made your picks, I still want to kick your ass. Robert, you've got the best story as ever. Cloud says, we are special people. Great comment, Josh. Thanks for sharing. Oh, I missed it somewhere. I kicked in the face with a steel-toed boob by a 6'2" MMA fighter. Jesus. I was blacked out. Forgot to judge. I had it 30-27. Nice. Lost a piece of my tooth. Think I swallowed it. Dad got a lead pipe wrapped around his head at a party once. Holy shit. Fell off my 2-story house in a ladder fixing stuff, and I was laughing my ass off. I remember them all painkillered out playing my PlayStation. He's like, Medal of Honor is the best game ever. Oh yeah, I remember Medal of Honor, man. I remember getting into that one for a bit. Should write an autobiography and call it Fear and Loathing in the Inland Empire. All right, Jim Miller warming up in the back, 36-17. During this break, I do want to talk about something. Like I said, going full time with this. It's going to be a little longer now. Looks like about 18 days before I'm even minimum before I'm through my business. But I do want to do something else with another channel. And one of the big things I want to do is I definitely want to help people, but I want to make a channel as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, to show people that feel like they don't fit in the regular working class. Because I got to tell you guys, I felt like I never fit in. Like in the 9-to-5 job, like it just wasn't for me. It's very uncomfortable, and I know You know, you can say, oh yeah, a lot of people don't like their jobs, Mike. But like, and it wasn't that I didn't like to work. I actually love to work. I love to, you know, like, I become addicted to work at times. I like it so much. But I want to do my thing. I want to do it my way. I mean, and I don't always fit into like a specific way of training. Let's say, oh, you got to do it this certain way. I would always do it my own way, and it would piss people off. But I would find out what I thought was the most productive for me. Sometimes that broke rules. Sometimes that broke company policies. Sometimes it might have even broke laws. But so, you know, that's why I'm looking forward to, and I have been running my own business for a little while now, but it was a franchise under Mission, so I'll pretty much be completely independent now. You could say, you know, I guess YouTube is a company, a corporation, but independent contractor. And one of the things I want to do, though, is to help others, you know, that feel like they don't fit into that 9 to 5. You know, if you're the kind of person that you have wild swing energy, like one week you're tired as fuck at work, the next week you're out working everybody by double. You're the kind of person that built this country. That's the kind of person, that's the Elon Musks. That's the, you know, the guys that, you know, worked their ass off and built the Mark Zuckerbergs, the, you know, whatever you want to call it, the most successful, the Steve Jobs. Those are the guys that they might not work for a week, and then they're going to work for 5 fucking days straight, manic, out of their mind, and coming up with the most incredible things we've ever seen. That's the kind of people that, you know, I want to inspire with this, and I'm going to have a lot of help with that. I'm going to have interviews of people. Send me messages now. Start messaging me now. If you're a business owner, if you're a homesteader, people that really know how to do a lot of stuff on their own, like James. I don't know if James is in there. I haven't seen a comment from him yet. But I already have a good friend that I've known for 20 years. He's changed his life around to homesteading in the Ozark Mountains. He actually just started a channel too, but I'm going to save that for later. I'm not going to send you to his channel yet because his channel is brand new. He's just put up like a few like kind of test videos, but he'll be on the channel. But I just want to give people that they might not have the path of like going to college. Like I knew college wasn't for me. I kind of always knew that. Like I could probably get a degree, but I don't know that there would be much point in it. Just those, I want to help those out of the box thinkers that that society kind of feels like that they don't fit in or they're not as worthy, when really, like I said, I think that's the people that built this country. Gabriel Benítez about to block punches and kicks with his head. Oh, he's getting fucked up, Jack. After Sonny's death, there wasn't a skier on the hill not wearing a helmet except for one. That would have been me. You didn't have a pan on your head, Bob? Sorry, I had to. Was dead, his arm wrapped up in his sling on hogging the controller and getting pissed off at me for failing a mission. He was a POS. To hell with 9 to 5s, Professor Chaos. Yes, that's what I say, man. Cloud said I rubbed soap all over his toothbrush once and he jumped out of bed. It was like I wondered why that tasted weird. What my ass, but I laughed so hard. I love it. Ran around the house a bunch till he started kind of laughing too, but he still whooped my ass. Don't cry, don't tell your mother. All right, Jim Miller, most wins in UFC history, 25. Second most finishes with 17. Tied for 5th most performance awards with 14. Jim Miller, absolute animal. I'll keep them stories to myself. Loose lips sink ships. Talk about Mike seems to have it locked down. I think it's easy. Don't be a fuck up. But I don't know. That runs heavy my dad's side. I don't know if I have anything locked down, but I'm going to give it a go. 43rd UFC fight, most in UFC history for Jim Miller. Only degree I have is in my armpits. Robert changed the names to protect the guilty. I love it. That's the end of my stories. My bad, just reminiscing. No, you're good, man. It's entertaining. All right, Jim Miller, 5 years older at 40. Both men 5'8", reach equal at 71 inches. Gabriel Benítez, the slight dog at plus 125. Jim Miller, minus 150 favorite. You heard it here first, guys. Jim Miller is going to beat the living shit out of Gabriel Benítez. That's my prediction. All right, out of the blue corner at plus 125 underdog out of Tijuana, Mexico. 23 wins against 11 losses. Gabriel Benítez. No, I think most of us love stories in here, so. And out of the red corner, he is a minus 150 favorite out of Sparta, New Jersey. 19-3 is a UFC favorite. 36-17 overall. He has more fights, more wins than any man in the history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Jim Miller. It is the co-main event of the evening, boys and girls. Let's go. Straight right from Benítez early. Oh, straight right, left hook behind from Jim Miller. There's a right hand from Jim. Front kick to the body from Benítez. Oh, nice low leg kick from Benítez. And Miller answers with one. Oh, beautiful right hook, left hand behind it for Jim. And there's a good left hook to the body for Miller. Inside leg kick for Jim, 4:20 left in the first. Good exchange there. Oh, nice right hook to the body, left hand upstairs for Jim. Will he get another win, another finish, another performance award to add to his, man, got to be a closet of awards. Great right hook and a low leg kick from Jim. Left hand, low leg kick, Miller. Oh, what a left hand on the chin from Benítez. Jim Miller had an article recently on MMA Fighting saying from 2015 to 2017, he remembers very little. He thinks he had memory loss from when he had Lyme disease. Good body kick there from Miller. From what I know, it seems like that's pretty common in New Jersey, the ticks of Lyme disease. We're just having a good times, Robert. We had some wild times, but I don't know. I think it's fucking funny. Good exchange. I just smoked a joint with my cousin, plus that gummy I got from PBR is kicking my ass. Oh, big knee to the body from Miller. And there's a couple more. Oh, nice right hook from A10. There's been a lot of action in half a round. And most of it came from the old man, Jim Miller. We had one 40-year-old I thought got ripped off tonight. Our other 40-year-old needs to win. Left hand there for Benítez and a low leg kick. Oh, laser right hand from Miller. And the body kick. Nice right hook to the chin there from Jim. And Jim's got a lot of motivation. Like I said, he wants to fight in 3 months. Right hook upstairs. Wicked inside leg kick from Miller. There's the outside leg kick from Benítez and the right hand behind it. Oh, nice left hand and a big body kick from Jim. And Jim's going to tie Benítez up on the inside. Lands a nice knee there. He's going to look for a throw here. Good job from Benítez to push out of there. Oh, right hook to the temple from Jim. Good 1-2 from Benítez. Nice right hook from Jim Miller. It's not like Benítez has not been active in this. Jim Miller is just on tonight. Good inside leg kick from Jim. Oh, nice right hook from Miller. Straight right down the middle from Benítez. Head kick Jim Miller. And they exchange right hands. And Miller checks that leg kick. 1-2 down the middle for Benítez. Good right hand for Gabriel on the chin of Miller. They exchange right hooks once again. 20 seconds left in the first. Oh, nice right hook from Miller. Double jab from Benítez. Exchange left hooks again. Oh, big body kick from Miller here at the end of the first. 10-9, Jim Miller. Can't stop eating things or I got munchies. I need to eat some. I need my cat to come back. Yeah, you got to keep your cat inside right now, Clavitt. Is it cold as shit there like it is everywhere else? 10-9 Miller. This is a good fight. It is, Professor Chaos. I said some people aren't here. Some people left. They didn't listen to me. I told them this was going to be a good card. All right, ESPN Plus, for those of you that still pay for your pay-per-views in 2024, save $10 on UFC 297 if you order before the 15th, which is this Monday, so you got 2 more days. You see Roman Dolidze and Imavov, main event for February 3rd. Oh, right hook and a left hand from Benítez and a nice low leg kick. Miller answers with a low leg kick. Oh, and another. Miller's really beating that front leg of Benítez. Left hook on the chin from Miller. Another outside leg kick from Jim. And Benítez answers with an inside. Oh, nice 1-2 from Benítez. Oh, what a left hook from Miller. And another, the uppercut, and there's a big knee from Jim. Nice 1-2 from Benítez. Benítez is tough as nails, though. I mean, he has not been hurt in this fight, and he's taken some hard shots. Good 1-2 there from Gabriel. And the inside leg kick from Benítez. Miller answers with one of his own. Right hook, left hand there from Benítez. Jim seems to be slowing down a little bit, and Benítez is picking up speed. Oh, right hand down the pipe for Miller. And Jim Miller just passed Damian Maia for most fight time in UFC history. Good one, too, from Benítez. Counter right hook from Miller. Oh, and they exchange left hooks there. Benítez to the head, Miller's to the body. Oh, crushing left hook there from Miller. And that one was right on the chin. Talk about a durable fighter in Gabriel Benítez. I mean, he has taken the hardest shots Jim Miller has maybe ever thrown. And Miller's got to go for the takedown. They were going back and forth, and I feel like Benítez was starting to get the best of some of those exchanges. And Jim now on top, and Gabriel Benítez with a very active guard. Halfway through the second. If this does go to decision, that was a big takedown for Jim. And he lands a couple of good body shots here. And Robert agrees, 10-9 Miller. No, you guys chat away. If you want to tell stories, chat away in the chat. Because like I said, we found out now YouTube encourages people that encourages streams that have a lot of activity in the chat. They promote them. Oh, Benítez working for an armbar here. Oh, this would be huge if Benítez submitted Jim Miller. Oh, and Jim's out, and he escapes, and now he's on top. That was a great attempt, though, there from Benítez. He might have gotten a lot of guys with that. Right hook to the body from Miller, now on top inside the guard of Benítez. Benítez with the high rubber guard. He's looking for that arm again. Oh, veteran move from Miller, grabbing the foot and lifting Benítez's leg up over him to turn him over. And now he's looking to get hooks in. And he has hooks in now. He's got the back. He doesn't have a straight angle on this choke yet, but this is a pretty good position. 40 seconds left in the second for Jim Miller to work with this. Yeah, the thing that's helping Benítez is Miller's just, he's not lined up. Benítez is a little low. So I think he'll survive this round. 20 seconds left in the second. But that takedown and this groundwork might have saved the round for Jim Miller. All right, I got it 2-0, Jim Miller going into the third. What's up, Alexander? Good to see you, man. Hello, Mike. How are you? I've been in prison for 8 months. But right now, okay. Dude, you got to stop going to prison, man. Like, you're always in prison, Alexander. Stop doing things that send you to prison, man. But hey, I'm glad you're out and I'm glad you're here, brother. That's why I tell the stories to help Mike's algorithm. Well, thank you, Robert. Yeah, that Bryce Mitchell fight was wild. Yeah, it was. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year, Josh. 2018 Miller. Also, why cheers everyone so much. 2018 Miller. And you're just a friendly guy. Help make us a better community. All right, third and final round, co-main event. Walker, Ankalaev, 2 on deck. It's being held still in the Apex, Panhead Bob. They're in Vegas at the Apex. And exchange of right hands to start the third round. Inside leg kick from Benítez. And a good right hand from Benítez. Oh, I didn't start my fight clock. Oops. All right, guys. Remember, it's 20 seconds behind. Good right hand there from Jim Miller. And a left hook upstairs. Good 1-2 from Benítez. And you can tell Jim's a hard worker. He always comes in shape. Good combination upstairs and the outside leg kick for Miller. At 40 years old, you know he's got to work a little harder than these young guys. Oh, good left hook from Miller. Oh, and a big one right on the chin. Good 1-2 from Benítez. You can tell Jim still wants that finish, though. Low leg kick, right hand combo from Benítez. Right hook on the temple from Jim. Oh, and a right uppercut from Miller. I'm becoming pretty confident that Benítez has a really thick skull. Something like a Julio Cesar Chavez thing or something, because he's taken some big shots, and it does not seem to affect him at all. Big left hook from Miller, front kick to the body from Benítez. And Jim Miller, that is a career best in leg kicks for him. 21 leg kicks landed. Good right hand there from Benítez. And the low leg kick, left hand on the chin. Good right hand for Gabriel. And these guys, they look like they've been through a war because they've been through a war. Oh, big left hook from Miller, loading up on that one. Dude, you got to go to the body. I don't think you can knock this guy out in the head. Good right uppercut from Miller. Low leg kick from Benítez. Because, I mean, he doesn't even sneeze at these shots. Right hook to the body. Low leg kick again for Jim. And he's going to shoot for the takedown again. And he gets it. I don't know if Walker's going to win. He's a pretty big underdog, man. Yes, glad you're out, Alexander. UFC 299 going to be amazing, even better than 300. So far, it's looking that way. Figueiredo versus Garbrandt. UFC 300. Will Garbrandt's chin hold up in that fight? Nope, I don't think so. Robert says Billy is in the house. Yes. All right, Miller with the back again here, and he might have a better position this time. Oh, yeah, he's on the chin. And there's the tap from Benítez. Jim Miller getting the submission in the third round. Adding to his finish total of 18. 25 UFC fights, 18 finishes. And that should secure a spot for him on the UFC 300 card as well.
20th submission in the career of Jim Miller. A workmanlike performance from a blue-collar fighter from New Jersey.
Yes, Miller going to 300. Yep.
Building as he.
That will make him the only fighter to fight in UFC's 100, 200, and 300.
Respect for this fan favorite veteran who just continues, Michael, to.
Oh, my video's glitching. The sound's okay, but the video's glitching here on the ESPN app. I'm gonna exit out and go back in. Main event up next. Predictions. I would love to see a Johnny Walker knockout. I feel like Ankalaev's wrestling is probably going to be too much for him, though. I think a decision for Ankalaev or a late fight stoppage. But Walker has sick power. He also doesn't have a great chin. Which makes for excitement. Did Arlovski retire at the end of his fight? He did not. Predict a strange ending to the fight again. Guess my prediction, Walker TKO 1 round. I hope you're right, Alexander. He'll be in the Hall of Fame for the 100, 200, and 300 records. Win or lose, he retires at 300. I believe he said officially that he was going to retire at 300 also, right? Robert, I'm pretty sure. So, I hope he doesn't on a win.
Three minutes, 25 seconds of round number 3 for your winner, Jim A-10 Miller! Happy birthday, man.
I'm here with the legendary Jim Miller. Jim, once again, just an absolute inspiration to everybody. I mean, that performance was vintage. You punished your legs, the boxing was on point, and in your signature fashion, you get a rear naked choke or a face crack. Talk me through the fight.
Yeah, he throws really good straight punches. He kept landing that jab. I knew it was going to be a battle on the feet. I messed my shin up over 10 years ago when the first time I fought Joe Lozon. So I had like a soft shin for a couple years. But once it hardened up, man, these things I could kick the steel post and it wouldn't hurt me now. So yeah, I knew I could win that leg kicking battle and chip him away and make him tired.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're talking about messed up legs. You messed his leg up pretty good. You must have noticing the swelling and the redness on the leg.
Yeah, absolutely. That was kind of the goal coming in here. If he throws a kick at me, I'm going to make him pay for it.
So the word legend gets thrown around a lot, but I do believe it belongs and is fitting.
Yes, he said he wants that fight, that 300 fight, then he will walk away a happy man. As he should. He should be very proud of what he's accomplished.
Such a long career. I got to ask, what do you want next?
Well, UFC 300's coming up. So, I got 3 months, to heal up and stay in shape and stay ready. So it's just kind of finding an opponent at this point. There are a couple names that have been thrown out that have, intrigued me a bit. One from sitting at the desk, Paul Felder.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I like that fight for Jim.
The most finishes at lightweight.
I don't think I like Paul Felder for him.
I would love to go up to 170, fight the guy with the most knockouts in UFC history. One of the guys that's up the top of the welterweight division. And then, the name got thrown out there.
Clay Guida.
If the purse is big enough, Brock Lesnar. Kimura. Yeah, that's my giant killer.
Listen, Jim, seriously. I truly mean it. It's an honor and a pleasure to call you fight. You are a legend. Congratulations.
I want to see Jim Miller and Clay Guida at UFC 300. I think that's the fight.
Can't wait to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation. Jim A-10.
He's true warrior, but time to go. Yes, yep, and he knows it's his time. He wants one more, Alexander.
Fighting style that got the job done against Gabriel Benítez. He's not known for calling people out by name, but Paulie just mentioned your name.
Yeah, I don't think he really wants Paul Felder.
Saying all these nice things about Jim this whole time, Jeez. I mean, I like leg kick battles.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
I got some tough shit.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good matchup for Jim at 40 years old. Paul Felder is a violent man.
Should I do the race and then 300?
You do whatever it takes to step inside the octagon against that man right there. We love it. All right. Congratulations.
All right, main event up next. Jamal Hill in the crowd. Somebody told me it was Jamal Hill. I don't believe them. Former UFC light heavyweight champion, 12-1. Jamal Hill there in the crowd. Why would he spell it like that if his name was Jamal? Come on. All right, wrestler versus striker. Of course, the first fight ended in controversy. What'll happen with this one? And then next week, Sean Strickland, Dricus du Plessis. I think probably the most, the fight the most people are looking forward to that's been announced for 2024. Let's go, Walker. Ankalaev is too boring. I agree. I want to see Walker win it. Oh, and they're showing a little bit of this Strickland Adesanya fight. This is the fight that made me start betting a lot less because I did not see that coming. I bet big money on Adesanya as a big favorite. And Sean Strickland took me to the cleaners, and since then I became a fan. The guy is, I don't always agree with everything he says. I don't think anybody does, but he's about as real as you get. He came from a poor, rough background. I know a lot of us can relate to that. I know I can. And he's just, I feel like he's just a real dude. Magomed knocks out Walker, third round, says Robert. Yeah, Ankalaev has power too. And speaking of people with power, Dricus du Plessis definitely has power. And you got two guys going at each other that are both unorthodox in their own ways. Dricus du Plessis gives people a lot of issues with his awkwardness. He did to Robert Whittaker in their fight. Sean Strickland, of course, about as unique as it comes in the way that he fights, the strategy, and how good he is at just hitting the other guy and not getting hit. Oh, and I love seeing the promo now because this is just getting me more and more excited for this fight. Sean's going to have to bring his A game for this one. Du Plessis has got insane power. I mean, anybody who takes out Whittaker, and then of course they're showing the replay of these guys unfortunately got in a fight in the crowd. They definitely do not like each other. Oh, I love it. Finally, an old school promo. I feel like the UFC had been falling off on their promos.
Well, if you're not ready for UFC 297,
now, that was a good one, though.
After seeing that, Sean Strickland defending his middleweight belt after one of the biggest stories in combat sports in 2020.
That was a good one. I think you probably had to take a little break away from some of the intense promos because you can't have them for everything. Thoughts on BSD versus Poirier? I was a little surprised to see Benoit a favorite over Dustin. I think Dustin's going to break him, to be honest. I think Benoit will have his moments early, and then as the fight goes on, I think Dustin's going to take him into deep waters and drown him. Probably finish him late. Alexander says Poirier for sure. Yeah, and I'll put some money on Dustin. Because, like I said, Dustin's a slight underdog. And I hope Sean takes him out. Oh, me too, Wyatt. Dricus is an entertaining fighter, like his style and stuff, but as a person, he's always rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't like his interactions with Izzy. I don't like his interactions with Sean, and he just rubs me the wrong way. Some people just aren't very likable, and that's how I would describe Dricus du Plessis. But he definitely is a gladiator. There's your card next week, UFC 297. Arnold Allen, Movsar Evliov, Chris Curtis, Marc-Andre Barriel, Neil Magny, Mike Mollett, Raquel Pennington, Myra Bueno Silva for the vacant women's bantamweight championship. And then, of course, Sean Strickland defending his middleweight championship against Dricus du Plessis. What's up, Archie? Good to see you, man. So I got Sean over DDP. Sean has straight punches, and Sean's stamina is too good. I agree. Dricus' biggest advantage is the gear he's on. He definitely looks the part. I doubt he's too upset that USADA has been shown the door. Because, yeah, he looks like a ticking time bomb. Of course, as we talked about, though, Wyatt, I mean, everybody thought Yoel Romero looked like he was dirty, and he was so clean he won $6 million from a supplement company. What's up, iRock? Happy New Year to you, sir. Hey, great to be back. Great to have you in here, man. Women's 135 is so sad. How can they possibly have Pennington fight for the belt? I almost feel like they should have folded 135 at the same time they folded 145. Like, there's nobody, man. Gas is sad indeed. Yeah, I would rather, for women's, I don't want to see any lighter weights for men. But for women, I think I would keep 115, 125, add 105, and then get rid of 135. Unless they really think they have a chance at signing Kayla Harrison, and maybe Kayla comes in and fights Raquel Pennington, Raquel Pennington in a fight to win a vacant championship, that just doesn't seem right. It's like the division got stuck in an era and never evolved. Good way to describe it. Chaos. Great way to describe it. I mean, dude, when Ronda Rousey could possibly still come in and probably win some fights, you haven't went anywhere. Dricus was fighting at 170 up until one fight before the UFC. Now he looks like he walks around in an in-shape 215. Roid City right there. Like I said, he looks the part. And he looks the part. Johnny Walker, look at him hitting the bag there and hitting opponents. This guy's got insane power. He's definitely started to take less chances, though, since he got caught a few times and knocked out. And I don't know how he's going to deal with the wrestling of Ankalaev. I really don't know how anybody in this division is going to deal with that wrestling. What's up, Chris Chimus? Hello, Mr. Seattle Mike. Hello, everyone. Are we doing main card only? Yes, sir. One more fight. Main event is up next. Johnny Walker is the GOAT, greatest weight cutter of all time. Yeah, he cuts a lot, man. That's for sure. He does have some spectacular highlights, though. They only showed his knockouts, though, not him getting knocked out. Because there's several of those as well. I know he'd like to get a rematch someday against Jamahal Hill. And Jamahal is in the audience. And there he is, Johnny Walker from Belford, Roxo, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. One of 6 active Brazilian light heavyweights. Hope he wins so we can see Walker versus Bahia. Dude, that'd be a fun fight. Alexander said, yeah, Dreykus had fight with my friend before 5 years ago on KSW Poland. Oh, nice. Who's your friend, Alexander? I need to watch some more KSW. I know it's a really good organization. John Mahal, that'll never get old. Love it. Dude, he's John Mahal forever in my mind. That's the way it's going down. All right, Johnny looks ready. He looks confident. Still don't know he's going to be able to deal with that wrestling, but... Are we going to get Chris Tignoni as the referee again in this one? I guess we are. My official pick is fight ends in a brawl. Yeah, we got a little bit of snow, Chris Achimon, not a lot. I got about 4 inches out here, which wasn't too bad. What we did get that's making things a mess is we got a bunch of freezing rain. And I'm on a hill. I got a hill on both sides of me. And both streets going both ways are just covered in ice. So I'm actually parking a couple blocks up one hill so I can get out for work in the morning. If I park in my driveway, I don't think I could get out. 5th fastest finish in light heavyweight history, 15 seconds for Johnny Walker. 4-fight unbeaten streak, 16 total wins by knockout. We're going to see Walker get KO'd hilariously. I hope not. I'm sure he got a sprinkle, Chris. Yeah. We got 18 inches out here. Damn, that's a lot of snow, man. This has got Magomed. Yeah, Magomed's a big favorite. All right, guys. Brought to you, by the community, by the subscribers, by the premium members, by the super chatters of Fights with Friends. It is the main event of the evening. 5 rounds in the light heavyweight division. Out of Dagestan, Russia, here he comes. Number 3 ranked light heavyweight in the world, Magomed Ankalaev. Dang, Robert, that's crazy, yeah. Here in Lowell, Massachusetts. Damn, yeah, that's a lot of snow, man. All right, cheers, my man. Touch or no touch? I don't know. Do these guys, I mean, I know the first fight ended in controversy, but is there bad blood? A lot of bad blood between these guys? Magomed's a hard guy for me to read. He doesn't seem to show a whole lot of emotion, but I also just kind of like get the feeling that he doesn't like a whole lot of anything. I feel like he's one of those guys that his diet is probably like the same all the time. He eats like, you know, unflavored oatmeal and unsalted chicken with unsalted broccoli. Watches the Weather Channel all day. Just doesn't seem like a guy that has a lot of excitement in his life. Got around 15 inches in southern Colorado. Then I got brutal cold, so nothing has melted. It's been a pain. Oh, man, I'm sorry. That sucks. We've been having all the earthquakes and tsunami. We are good here. Just some house shaking. Oh, shit, man. Yeah, stay safe. It's already melted almost. Minus 560 seems a little crazy. I agree. Walker has a chance to pick him at range and pick him apart. I hope he does it. Hope he does it. All right, tail of the tape. Both men, 31 years old. Johnny Walker, 3 inches taller at 6'6". He'll have a 7-inch reach advantage at 82 inches. Magomed, a minus 520 favorite. Just one loss in his career, 18-1-1. Johnny Walker, plus 390 dog tonight, 21-7. Ankalaev has a mental disability, Mike. Don't make fun of his dietary choices. They're already staring each other down. Let's go, Johnny. All right, judges Derek Clary, Sal Diamato, and Chris Lee. Mark Goddard is the referee for this one. Thank God. I would much rather have him than Chris Tignoni. Let's go, Johnny. Yes. All right, 5 rounds in the light heavyweight division. Let's fucking go! A plus 390 underdog out of Dublin, Ireland. 21 wins against 7 losses, presenting the number 7th ranked light heavyweight in the world, Johnny Walker. And out of the red corner, he is a minus 520 favorite out of Makhachkala, Russia. 18 wins against just 1 loss and 1 draw, presenting the number 3 ranked light heavyweight in the world, Magomed Ankalaev. I think he might still have some of that oatmeal in his beard. I think I've seen a few pieces. Yeah, I'm guessing no. Oh, no, there's a glove touch. Okay. They don't look like they particularly care for each other, though. No way to see here more than 3 rounds. So, Alexander. Walker's such a weird fighter. Has all the physical attributes and even skill to be great, but he has that mental block against success, as I rock. Magomed missed out on evolution. Looks exactly like I picture a caveman. Oh, good right hook there from Magomed to start things off. Oh, spinning kick from Walker to the head. And there's a body kick. There's a right hand from Walker. I think we're getting the old Johnny Walker tonight. Reckless. I love it. Inside leg kick from Walker. And now the outside. There's another good leg kick from Walker. 4:20 left in the first. Left hook for Ankalaev. Ankalaev checks a leg kick, lands one of his own. Body kick from Walker. Oh, Walker went for that head kick. Ankalaev blocked it. Walker's so athletic, though. Good counter right from Ankalaev. Walker going for the standing axe kick on a 6'3" dude. Damn, he kicked over his head with a side kick. You're kicking too high, Walker. Ankalaev slowing this down a little bit now. Inside leg kick from Walker. Outside lands for Ankalaev. Oh, spinning back fist attempt from Walker. But it's like Ankalaev just slipped Walker like some Ritalin. Like his ADHD is just like calm now. And they exchange inside leg kicks. Good right hand on the chin from Walker. Outside leg kick from Magomed. There's a good right hand from Ankalaev. Oh, and another one. Right hook right on the chin. Walker screams at him, but he's got to be careful. Good double jab from Johnny. Yeah, Walker's a weird dude. And Ankalaev, he caught that kick, but he didn't go for the takedown. Good inside leg kick from Walker in a right hand. And there's an outside leg kick to Walker. He's settled down a lot here. He started out wild. Outside leg kick for Ankalaev. Oh, face kick. That was right on the chin from Walker. Outside leg kick from Ankalaev. Oh, that was a brutal leg kick from Magomed, though. Walker, that hurt him. And the side kick to the body from Magomed. 1 minute left in the first. Inside leg kick from Ankalaev. Oh, and they crack shins together. Oh, and Ankalaev with the low blow there. Walker's going to get some time. Yeah, no doubt about that one. That was top of the foot to the testicles. Better goes 3 or more, Alexander. J-Dag, here's Johnny. Oh, he should come out to that. He should totally come out to that. He's like a fucking crazy man.
That was a hard
shot. I'm going to give him a hard warning. Please pick the shots.
Yeah, Mark Goddard said that was a hard shot. I'm going to give him a hard warning. So
That's a point.
Right.
And that's massive.
Good on Mark Goddard to make sure there's no lost in translation there.
another one of those, and Ankalaev's losing a point.
More than what I thought.
Good man, good man. Remember,
And they touch gloves, 35 seconds left here in the first. And Ankalaev goes right back to that front body kick. He's playing with fire. They exchange low leg kicks. Ten seconds left in the first. Johnny's like winding up like a Punch-Out character or something. This is, or maybe Tekken. I don't know if any of you guys played the Punch-Out on Wii though. There's a character that goes back and forth like side to side and really winds up like that. And that Johnny reminded me of that guy when he was doing that. Wonder if that broke his foot. Dirty kick from Ankalaev. Yep, I say 2 or 3 as well, Strawberry. For me, first round Walker. Yeah, I got 10-9 Walker as well, Alexander. I agree with you. All right, coming in to the second. That axe kick was crazy, though. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Walker's an athletic dude. Like, I kind of want to see him like fight like K1 or something. Although so far, Ankalaev is seemed to be happy to have a kickboxing match with him. He has not used his wrestling yet. Low leg kick from Walker to start the second. Ankalaev answers with one of his own. There's that axe kick attempt again from Johnny. Body kick in the right hand from Walker. Body kick from Ankalaev. And now the inside leg kick. Left hand to the body from Ankalaev. And both of these guys are really using the leg kicks early. 14 for Ankalaev landed, 12 for Walker. It's funny that not so long ago, very few guys used the leg kicks much. It was like Benson Henderson and Jose Aldo. And, I mean, that was really about it for many years. Before that, you had Pedro Hizo and Marco Huas. But it was nowhere near the weapon it is today. And these guys exchange leg kicks again here. Oh, head kick from Walker. Left hand from Ankalaev. I have a feeling Ankalaev's got a real thick skull as well. Like, I'm with you. Oh, nice right hook from Ankalaev. I'm with you, Wyatt. He does look like a Neanderthal. Like, he might be 30% Neanderthal. Inside leg kick from Walker. Oh, good left hand from Magomed. Walker's got to stay off the fence. And it does seem like Walker is a much better defensive fighter since going over to TriStar, though. He was really getting hit a lot before that. Outside leg kick from Ankalaev. Oh, a huge right hand! And now the uppercut from Ankalaev. It is all over. Magomed Ankalaev puts the lights out for Walker.
The lights went off temporarily for a split second, and we don't see
Wow.
His nose is definitely broken from that shot. You saw him immediately grab his nose. That hurt.
Oh, man. Yeah, broken nose here for Walker. And it appeared like Walker temper went unconscious for just a second.
Impressive.
Yeah, you did, Robert.
Let's take a
Good
look
pick.
here.
Yep, good pick, Alexander.
He lands a little right jab, but look at this right hook. Right on the jaw, and here comes the follow-up, right on the nose.
Oh,
You
man.
see Johnny immediately grab his face. Great stop.
Yeah, that uppercut was nasty. Mark Goddard, one of the best in the business, was right on it. That's why I was glad that, you know, and I don't want to bash Chris Tognoni because he is a good referee. Mark Goddard is a great referee, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, that was a nasty uppercut. There was the older guys, the guys that seen Mike Tyson coming up. You're going to remember this. I used to hear this as a kid when Tyson was coming up, and I think he even talked about it, that an uppercut to the nose, that you could push somebody's nose up into their brain. It's not real. But it really gave us all a pretty dire image in our head, and that's I still think about that sometimes, even though I know it's not based on facts. Like when you see that uppercut, like I think about that because then Mike Tyson even talked about it at one time. He said he wanted to kill a man. He said he wanted to feel what it was like to shove their nose through their brain. I mean, he was obviously a much different person. He was the person he needed to be at that time. Much different person than he is now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 2 minutes 42 seconds.
I called that one right tonight, finally, says Phil. Nice. Walk right into that. Walker was doing the old Bisping circle. Oh, bummer. 2:42 of the second round. Magomed Ankalaev gets it done. I'm 53. Totally remember hearing that.
Talk to me about the game plan.
I figured somebody would, Jim.
This was kind of round 2 from what happened in Abu Dhabi. What did you learn from that fight, and what was the approach tonight?
Я готовился очень долго. Я просил реванша сразу.
Tied for 4th most knockouts in light heavyweight history with 6.
Самое главное, я хочу биться за пояс. Я уже давно заслуживаю. У меня 10 боев подряд. Дайте мне бой за пояс.
I was prepared for this for a long time. I was ready for this fight back in Abu Dhabi. I wanted the rematch right
Longest
away.
active unbeaten streaks.
But this is not the most important thing. The most
4th in the UFC. Magomed Ankalaev with 12. You got Makhachev right above him with 13.
Well, I certainly think that you deserve it, but I don't make those calls. The first round, Johnny Walker came out very unpredictable.
Yeah, on paper, Magomed's the guy. He should get a title shot.
Your time and letting him get it out of his system before you went to work.
Yes, called it also, Phil. Ankalaev won with the Walker weapon. And IROC with the super chat. Thank you, IROC, rocking the beer fund. The $5 super chat. Appreciate it, my friend.
Trying in their first round to pick a key to me to figure out how to figure me out, but it's not something that they can do. When I come out here, I am open for the hunt, and everybody in front of me is the hunted.
It looks to me like a nice show of respect between you guys afterwards. You kind of embrace and you're both smiling. So there's no more animosity, which is great to see. And I don't know if you get the title shot next, but Jamal Hill's in the building. Alex Pereira's the champion. You certainly put yourself at pole position. Congratulations.
All right, Jamal Hill is there. How would Magomed line up against Pereira? That seems like a tough stylistic matchup for Pereira.
It just happened that the first fight didn't go as planned, but we figured it out.
Yes,
We put it
cheers.
as a major point here today.
It is your job, and you do it very well, so congratulations on another spectacular performance. Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation. Magomed, Ankalaev!
Yes, Miller won. Third round submission.
Ankalaev to both settle the rivalry with Johnny Walker and to get
And he will fight in UFC 300. He'll become the first, the only fighter to have fought at UFC 100, 200, and 300. All right, thanks everybody. This was a good, shortest stream, I guess. 2 hours, 40 minutes, almost 3 hours to get back in the hang of things. Thanks everybody for coming in. I appreciate it. Hope your new year is going great. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. I know we had a pretty long break without fights there, but we got a lot coming up. January 20th, Toronto, Canada. Then February 3rd, Dolidze and Imavov. February 10th, Hermanson and Pfeiffer. And then February 17th, Volkanovski and Topuria. Next week, Sean Strickland and Dricus du Plessis. Cannot wait for that one. How says he going to 300? See you guys next time. Stay safe out there, fam. Rakic versus Prohaska. Gonna be amazing fight. Yes. Yeah, everybody stay warm. Stay safe. I love all your guys' crazy stories, but please try to make it to the next stream. We want you here, and just drive safe out there. I know there's a lot of snow and a lot of ice, and everybody's freezing their balls off. So stay warm as well. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses next time.